damn it. You know, I like this goddamn StreamYard. It don't matter when you ready. You just go when you get started. That's real. I'm with that. We just gonna kick it. You got my number. Call in, ask some questions. Let's just see what's happening. You know, all you guys that's in this doggone search keep wondering why you run into so many punk ass women. Don't you know, or don't you see, or realize the path you're taking is making them all punks? You don't require anything from them. You allow them to make eye contact with you and you don't even follow up, on that action. You just be a big old square, man. You just fucking want to, I don't know what you want, but we gonna talk about it, goddamn it. Call in, ask whatever question you have, and we gonna kick this shit. So, to me, if you allow motherfucking bras to be in your conversation you and another man is having, you slipping. To me, if you allow bras to voice their fucking opinion on your business, you slipping. What I'm saying is, you make deals with women. I'm saying you could just meet somebody and y'all start talking and whatever, get cool with each other. I mean, that's real. But to tell them, if you mess with me, I'm gonna have a home for you. I'm gonna let you be my business partner. All that little fucking shit. That's some weak shit. So you gotta speak to them, and you have to have something you want them to do. Period. Or you just out for pussy. Don't get me wrong, pussy ain't no bad thing to be out for. But if it's the only thing you out for, man, you kind of shortchanging yourself. So, why would you speak to a woman that you know ain't gonna bust a goddamn skinless grape? You can't deal like that. You just can't. You can't fuck with her before you have an idea of what you can have fucking with her. Seriously. You gotta wait until you know there is something y'all can accomplish together. And what I'm saying is, if you don't do that, why would she have respect for you? What makes her want to respect what you represent? You better think of this fucking shit, man. If you want, a stumped down woman, you gotta be a stumped down dude. Now, all you really need to do is accept the rules to this game of life. Life has rules. And yo, what's up?
What's up, bud? How you feeling, my guy?
I'm good, man. What's up with you? What's your question?
Bud, I don't have a question, and again, just shooting you some more appreciation. I called you a couple weeks ago, and I just want to say I've always been a confident fellow, but I think about your videos now before I communicate to any female, and there's 0% doubt. There's no room for it, and they don't know how to react. They're like putty in our hands, man. And you taking it to the next level, bro, and I literally don't think about failure. And then if it does not go well, which it usually does, when I'm walking away, I'm saying, fuck that bitch in my mind like I know Doug was saying.
Nah, that's some real shit, brother. Hey, man, it's about you. I was talking to this woman this morning, and we was talking about shit, clothes, blah, blah, blah. I'm saying shit. I don't really dress like I used to. Not that I can't. I got all the clothes and shit. But a lot of people think clothes make them. Clothes don't make you, bro, because the clothes didn't buy you. You bought the clothes. So you make the clothes. And what you saying is straight fire, because there is no room for doubt, bro.
Yes, sir, and I appreciate you for that, man. I think about it at work. I think about it with everything I do. And I have a daughter myself. She's 13, and she's talented, smart, never seen a B on her report card. But sometimes I feel like I just have to reinforce to her, like, you know, just to have the belief in yourself.
Hey, not sometime, brother. You got to do that all the time, even when they doing good. You got to reinforce how good they can do, or how much better they can do. You just got to do that.
Right,
you got to do it, man. You got to keep them reaching, or else they'll be, you know, settle and be satisfied, and then they'll be fucked up. You don't want your kid like that. You want your kid reaching for the goddamn stars.
And speaking of stars, I'm glad you said that, because she plays soccer and basketball. She just made the All-Star team. And I just want you to remember that you're playing amongst All-Stars, but you are indeed a superstar. You know?
Well, okay, man. I'm with it. However you doing it, as long as you doing it.
Good looking, bud. Like I said, I've been listening for years and years, my dog, but this is only the second time I've called in, because I don't know if it's Blog Talk or whatever. That lady wouldn't let a lot of calls come through.
Hey, Blog Talk, I ain't fucking with Blog Talk no more. I'm going straight with StreamYard and Skype.
And I'm going to be a regular. You're going to be hearing from me, man. My name is Ryan, and it's a pleasure, my brother.
All right, man. Be cool. You know, guys, I love to hear from you. So what I'm saying, call in. Talk about whatever the fuck it is on your mind. And, of course, I'm going to give you my thoughts. This is some real shit, man. Most of you guys ignore rules. You know, it's a ruleless society, I guess. But what I'm saying is you need to start establishing rules. And just because you establish it don't mean you could break it. See, because what I'm saying is rules are made to keep various complaints, various participants, unqualified people away from whatever the fuck you doing. That's why you got rules. You can't let anyone do something you have rules to unless they do the rules or pass all the rules. So my point to you fellas is, when you have rules, you establish, if that's the case, a new society. And this society has 12 staunch rules. And they have about 30 other general rules. You better learn every fucking one of them, or else you ain't gonna get to be in the society. You just ain't. You might want to get in there, but you can't get in there because you want to get in there. You can only get in there if you qualified to get in there. If you don't want to make a mistake, you motherfuckers need to come to Sidewalk University. And even me, I realized something this morning that, I had to learn again. Sometimes you have doubt. And I keep telling myself I have doubt all the time. But when it came to me this morning, I was all fucked up as far as the doubt. And what I did, I had to leave. Bam! I just left and went to do something. And I had to think. Because I'm so serious about what the fuck I be doing. If I make my mind up to something, it's going to have to be very similar to what I done made my mind up for me to be cool. And if it ain't, I ain't being cool, and there's no getting me to be cool. So, what I'm saying is, I don't know if you remember, but the other day I said, the worst thing insecurity and doubt can do is make you think. See, I had to learn that again for myself. I'm telling. What's up?
What up, bud? You hear me?
Yeah, I got you, bro. Hey, y'all, don't worry about them hearing you no more because we on Skype. What's happening?
So, hey, my question is, when is or when has chasing the bitch on the track ever been cool?
When is what?
When is or when has chasing the bitch on the track ever been cool?
Chasing her or taking her?
Chasing.
Well, bro, my shit ain't about pimp shit. So, I know the answer to your question and I am going to answer it. But all of you guys, man, don't just, base your goddamn questions on some pimp shit. I want to talk about some regular fucking shit. But I'm not going to say it's cool to chase broads as far as physically, walking after them when they trying to get away. But I'm saying if you don't do that, you ain't putting in work. So what I'm saying is, when the goddamn bitch, let's say you say, hey girl, woo woo, and she start walking away, but you walking right behind that bitch saying whatever the fuck you saying, you supposed to do that. That's right. But at a point, you got to recognize this bitch trying to be in pocket. And you can't just force her to be out of pocket. Now you getting in the nigga's business. You making this nigga's money short. So you got to have all that in your mind when you chasing a bitch on the track. So what I'm saying is, young pimp niggas like me, ain't nowhere in the world, like I was, ain't nowhere in the world some motherfucker gonna tell me I shouldn't chase no bitch on the track. What I'm saying, your bitch need to know how to run, if that's the case. Not physically run, but get away from this nigga. Otherwise, the nigga saying woo 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 woo, but he following her. She ain't supposed to look. She ain't supposed to stop. She ain't supposed to acknowledge shit. She being in pocket. And this nigga that's doing what he doing as far as putting his work in, he supposed to see that. And he's supposed to recognize that the bitch is in pocket and I can't just, now I'm fucking up. You understand what I'm saying? There's a distinguishing factor in everything, and you got to recognize what it is. There is no one general rule. The general rule, as far as that go, you can't get in my motherfucking business. Fuck stopping my money, motherfucker. I don't give a fuck about you working trying to catch a bitch, but about you having this bitch running from you and all that old goddamn shit. Cause you ain't understanding she ain't fucking with you, nigga. You fucking with me now. That's how that go. Do that make sense to you?
That's what I'll be calling back.
All right, brother. That's what's up. All you guys. Oh shit. What's up?
Hey, bud. How you doing?
I'm doing good, brother. What's happening with you?
Me too, man. I wanted to ask you, how did you ensure that neither you or your host got any STDs?
Man, let me tell you something. For one thing, real hoes, I ain't talking about the bitches you motherfuckers fuck with. I'm talking about real hoes don't do shit without no rubber. What I'm saying is they know how to have that motherfucker in their mouth, so when they get ready to suck your dick, all they doing is putting on the rubber. And your motherfucking ass, thinking about whatever. So the way you don't get diseases is you make sure your bitches know how to, do what they doing. Because if, let's say one of them slip, and I got 5 bitches. Man, ain't that a bitch? I done spread this shit 5 times, and who knows how many times they spreading it. You don't want to be the cause of some sort of STD epidemic. So you make sure the bitches got rubbers and your motherfucking ass is making sure they use them. And you can't go out there with them. So how the fuck do you know they using them? That's how you check that shit, every so often about when the bitch come in, what you do. Ooh, I want every step, bitch. I don't want you to give me some version of what you did. I want every fucking step. Now, not only is that keeping that bitch sharp, that's making her know she got to keep track of what's going on, because you don't never know when a nigga finna ask you that. That's keeping her in a business frame of mind. In the business frame of mind is keeping her doing everything to stay an employee. So she putting that rubber on and she gonna mention. And that's when I told the rubber off, told the paper off and put the rubber in my mouth and woo woo. Now you don't say, that's what I want to hear, bitch. You don't say that. You just know that's what you wanted to hear. And you act like you ain't even hear it. But long as it was said, you understand your shit is working. It's about game, man. It ain't about all the bullshit you motherfuckers need. You don't need no ABC. You need to know that there is ABC, and you need to know that 7 motherfuckers can have 7 different ways to get to ABC. So it ain't no one rule. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You don't know, bro, but if you want to know, come to SWU, my brother. Come get late.
I'm in April, man. We already linked up.
Me and you already linked up?
Yes.
Good. You gonna be sharp as fuck. And I want you to say to all these motherfuckers, once you get sharp, Sidewalk University is the shit. God damn it. All right, brother. Hey, you guys, I don't know who's calling in. I just don't. But I'll tell you this. I know that different things do different things for me. Hearing shit like my dude I just talked to, I'm talking shit, I'm finna tell him, you better get with this Sidewalk University, and he hit me before I can say it. I'm already in, I can't wait. Man, that shit just, I'm good with that. It gives me, it replenishes my tank. Now, what replenishes my tank? I don't have a car, so it ain't gas. I'm not electrical, so it's not electricity. What refuels my tank is doubt. Man, I be doubting so much motherfucking shit. Like I'm telling you, I had some shit happen to me this morning. I'm doubting shit. But I ain't no nigga to just doubt. I'm a doubt. I'm going to let that doubt handle me a second. And then once the doubt takes effect, I'm handling that shit. I got different ways for me to handle shit. Now, I don't know what you going to have to handle shit. But believe me, every motherfucking thing that goes on with me, good, bad, indifferent, whatever the fuck, I have a way to deal with it. So what I'm thinking can be prevalent. And that's because I'm confident in that I am about me. I'm about me. I ain't about you. And I'm saying, you better understand the only reason you listening to me are about you. So, like I'm saying, learning is a serious process, and you gotta accept. You gotta accept that it's serious, or you just gonna drown in your own misery. Now, listen. I was out this morning, and I ran into a youngster who recognized me. Now, at first, a broad was driving, and I didn't see her. I didn't see the youngster. Hold on one second, I'm correcting something. Okay, and I didn't see the dude. He was in the front seat, but all I seen was the broad. So what I'm saying is I waved at her, And the bitch went on. And about 2 lights up when I stopped, she pulled up. And she motioned for me to raise my window down. So I'm thinking, ooh, nigga, even though you 900 years old, you can still catch one of these fly-ass young bitches. So I thought I had action, so I rolled my goddamn window down. And then after I said, hey, girl, what's up? The dude leaned forward, which I didn't know he was even in the car. And he proceeded to tell me about a tool like he bought, Tool 13. About representing yourself. And I asked him, well, man, what you get from it? And that young motherfucker said, I got a taste of what it'll feel like if I can run off at the jibs as quick as you can. You know, I'll chuckle because, you know, me and him both chuckle. And I told him, bro, I've always been a brother who had conversation. What's more important than conversation is... Man, that young fool cut me off and he finished my sentence. He said, it's having something pertinent to say whenever I open my mouth. I already got that from your shows. Now, this dude didn't got my attention now. We pulled over and got to talking. And I found out, you know, he was from Oakland, but he said hell of people in V-Town listen to my show. You know, he also told me that a lot of motherfuckers in Oakland listen to my show. Then I, you know, got ready to go. And then youngster said, OG Rosebud, I'm truly honored to be able to kick it with you. And believe me, I'm going to be a real one. He said, thanks to listening to you and your Rosebud show. Man, I'm creaming on this nigga telling me this shit. Then that nigga said, listen, man, that's my sister in the car. And she wants to meet you. Do you want to know what's the fucking cat's meow? When I asked him what was she about, that fool said she been listening to my shows and following me, my videos for 5 motherfucking years or more. Man, I went over there and introduced myself to baby, and she was seriously blushing like she was meeting Stevie Wonders. I'm telling you, that bitch blushing. She said, when Tony told me that was you, I didn't believe him. It's like I'm meeting a star. I told that bitch she was meeting a motherfucking star. And then, you know, I handed that bitch my card. And I said, call me at 6 this morning. And maybe we can have breakfast on you. And that bitch said, okay. Now, that was a good way for me. Oh, shit. That was a good way for me to see the impact that I'm having on you young motherfuckers. Because what I'm saying, just playing my hand the way I was playing it reinforces what I'm telling you when I'm telling you how to play your hand. Man, women are listening to me is what I'm saying. It's beneficial to you that you know women are listening to me. Why? Because if you know that, you're going to do the things we talking about. Because if you don't do them, the woman going to know you didn't do it. And she going to bust you. Period. Man, I still think with the realness that made you hear of me. I'm not just here. So why wouldn't it help you motherfuckers, young ass motherfuckers, why wouldn't it help you, you know, out there trying to have it your way? I promise you, when I take off in my new capacity, I ain't gonna forsake all of you motherfuckers who have forsaken your goddamn selves. Hey man, what's up?
What's up, man? I just wanted to call you and tell you, shoot, man. Thanks for getting the hotline back popping, because I know you heard a lot of people saying like we can't hear people talking.
Right.
That shit didn't matter nothing to me, because once they answered and you responded, I knew exactly what you was talking about and where you was coming from. But it takes, a smart motherfucker to know some shit like that.
Hey, I was just finna say, sound like you already got it.
You said what?
I said, I was finna say, it sound like you must already got it, because it do take a sharp motherfucker to hear that shit.
Oh, yeah, hell yeah. No, I didn't know what they were saying, but I already knew however you responded and you laced their motherfucking ass and checked their ass, I knew exactly. I ain't know exactly what their question was.
But you had the gist of what they were saying.
Yeah, I had an idea of what they was saying or whatnot.
Hey, you got a question, bro?
Nah, I was just wanted to tell you that, but also, you've been having some dope ass motherfucker. I mean, you've been having some dope ass shows ever since you got this new hotline or whatnot, man. That yesterday's show and the ones before, because you see they calling in now.
Hey.
I mean, even I've been calling in too, but I've been, even when they couldn't hear us, I still called in like, fuck all that hearing shit. You better figure it out, motherfucker, or like you said, get out there in the streets and get laced. That's the best way to do it. Shit, if you don't want to pay, it's gonna take a long time.
Hey, bro, I'm totally in agreement with you, goddamn it, and I'm loving this shit. And you confirmed something to me. So you saying that you can tell as a listener that I'm getting more calls with this new Skype?
Yeah, hell yeah. The thing is, you see, these motherfuckers, back to what you say, confident. They feel like, okay, I didn't want to call in, but since he called in, I'm going to call in. No, motherfucker, fuck all that waiting shit. Just do it. Don't wait on nobody to call in for you to do it, scary ass motherfucker, because I'm sure in your classes, you ask them a question, nobody would answer. But as soon as the first motherfucker answered, oh, now all y'all got a question.
You know what, man? You know what, man? That shit is true. And that's bitch shit. And I call them on it every time. Hey, I appreciate you, bro. Call back, man. Have a couple of questions next time, because I think your questions going to have me thinking.
All
right, for sure. Hey, now I promise you, motherfuckers, when I take off in my new capacity, I ain't going to forget you. Even though you didn't forgot all about your goddamn self. I'm a bask in the glory of my success. But those of you who have yet to take advantage of what I'm offering will only have to pay 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times what you got to pay now. I'm on a mission. And that mission is to show each and every one of you motherfuckers, you can determine your own destiny. Don't no motherfucker have to tell you what's up. Man, I ain't listening to no motherfucking, I don't know, a long fucking time. How the fuck somebody gonna tell me what to do? In the beginning, every motherfucking thing worth anything does not cost what it gonna cost after everybody see the value of the program, of the product. And that product goes off the radar, and only the people who knows about the product and appreciate the product look for the benefits of it. That's me. That's my black ass. I sit up and spit all this goddamn shit. It's to some people, man, I don't want to hear that silly old motherfucker. But to some people, I'm telling them a whole bunch of shit that they need to know. So, when I, get to the point to where I don't have time to communicate with you motherfuckers like I do now, because I know right now, I don't even have 1/10 of 1% of the market that's available to me. And I'm doing as well as I am with this small percentage. I can't wait until the moves I'm making put me in the position that I'm talking about. You just got 50 motherfuckers in your class. You know, all these motherfuckers coming every woman shit. Now, when that shit happen, of course, I'm gonna be fat. I'm gonna be making money. And don't think I ain't gonna come on here. Don't think I ain't gonna come on here and remind your motherfucking ass that you could do the same thing. Cause you watch me do it. You can't do it with what I'm doing it with. But what I'm saying is you could figure out something for you. Success. It's doing what that criminal ass Donald Trump do. Success. It's doing what that bitch Halle Berry do. You motherfuckers don't realize that if you mimicked every move Donald or Halle made, it ain't gonna assure your success. Success is assured by your willingness to show your determination to succeed. Halle did it in her way, and so did Donald. And we all see their success. Your success will not be on such a grand scale, but it will be just as important to you. Academy Awards for that bitch Halle, in another building for that motherfucking Donald. Who gives a fuck what floats your boat? What's up with it, brother?
You my man.
What's up?
Shouting you out once again. I'm just coming in to give you a shout out. I see you on. You're doing your thing. I love that for sure. And I like to talk about your new capacity, this whole media thing, man. Get all that shit together, but there's more money than you think that's going elsewhere when it should.
We ain't worried about money, man. We worried about information and informing people. So, what's your question?
Well, the question is, it is money there. And just now you said you ain't gonna worry about that right now.
No, I didn't say I ain't gonna worry about it. I said this ain't about money.
Okay,
And what I'm saying, this is about informing people on different ways to approach thought. Because I'm a firm believer in thought is what pushes everything. If you ain't thinking and you ain't got nothing on your mind, which I know plenty of people are saying, man, what's on your mind? Nothing. Man, my daddy, if he asked me, boy, what you think about? He said, how do you do this? And you say, I don't know. Take your pants off, nigga. You finna get a whooping. My daddy didn't play that I don't know shit. Because while he was whooping you, he would say, boy, you didn't even try. You didn't even think of something. You could have been wrong. It's better to have an answer. He used to whoop us for that shit, man. I got.
I remember you saying that.
Hey, go ahead.
You know I've been listening for a long time, Like I said, I ain't gonna say nothing against how you feel or what you think and shit, you know what I mean? So, and it's always good shit, but, so there ain't no reason to talk against it anyway.
All right, hold on, bro. Hold on.
Whatever decisions you make, G, on different things, I'll sit back, I might shoot it out there at you every once in a while, but at the end of the day, what you do is what you do. And I love what you do, man.
All right, man, thanks.
All right. Later.
All right, be cool. Hey, I was talking to this woman, man. Hey, baby, look, wait. Just, can you make it down the stairs? Yeah. You sure? All right. Are you coming back? Yeah. All right. Okay, so, like I'm saying, another building for Donald Trump, Academy Awards for fucking Halle Berry. I mean, whatever floats your boat is what you want, but what gets me, what makes me really feel good is more and more students in Sidewalk University. Because everything started from somewhere. And even Berkeley University, any university had to start. And when they did, they might have had whatever number of students, but look at them now. And that's what I'm thinking. That's what I want. I want boat to be floated by success of getting motherfuckers signing up for Sidewalk University. You can't float my boat. Only I can float my goddamn boat. Only I can get the best out of my fucking dreams. But my dreams become my reality. I'm not simply a dreamer. You know, I really wish I was born 1,000 years ago. That way, this incredible shit that I be kicking with you, it would have been tried and tested, and it would be just like if we all know we gonna live and die. We all know that. And you motherfuckers wouldn't have no doubt about what I'm saying. If it was 1,000 years old, you wouldn't have to doubt yourselves as you do. You wouldn't have to be saying, is Rosebud trying to pimp on me? Am I being a sucker for fucking with Rosebud? You don't ask that shit when you take that Socrates goddamn philosophy up, or Plato, whoever the fuck. What I'm saying is I can answer shit, and some of your friends can answer shit. But whose answer will really matter? Whose answer will really answer the question? Mine, or yours, or one of your friends? I mean, this is to all you motherfuckers. All of you motherfuckers out there that's semi-believing in this game. You can't ask half of the questions because you only get half of the answers. You gotta ask all of them. Who benefits? Who's getting hurt? How long it's gonna take? Should I wait? Come on. Man, I'm telling you, this is to all of you motherfuckers out there that's believing in this abadabba. You can doubt me if you want to. I'm a fucking explorer. And I'm spitting game. Those of you who are in search of clarity and you ready to explore the many ways to a higher understanding of the shit I make available to you, will be a standout. You will be a standout in whatever field of endeavor you choose. Now, it could be this pimping, but this is not for pimping. You could even have a goddamn good job. If you want to be one who's noticed by your moves, there is a definite pattern and a firm path to take. It is. I'm that way. People like us want to make a name for ourselves. And it doesn't have to be in a national history book. It just in the hood, just in my hood, is cool with people like us. All of us who made names for ourselves took a path that we chose, and we had no fucking regrets. You got to understand that there is no regrets. Hello?
Okay, I do got a question. It's me calling back.
What's your question, bro?
Was there ever a time when you got grown and you left your, because I know you talk about your mom and dad a lot, where you disagree with them or something, or you just like, you know, like, nah, I'm not doing that. Like,
no. Listen, me coming up, out of respect, there is no disagreeing with your parents. Me coming up, out of fear of getting the goddamn shit beat out of you, there is no disagreeing with your parents. Me coming up,
when you got grown.
no. Okay, when I got grown, I'm trying to tell you, I still was the motherfucker that was coming up. Now I'm grown. What I'm gonna do? Change and like start disrespecting my mother or telling my father no? Fuck no. I ain't doing that. When I feel when I felt like I'm ready to start saying no, I never did understand my dad when he said, you know, when you got an opinion, boy, you gonna be paying your own rent. Cause you ain't got no opinion in here. It's my opinion. That's how my dad was. Nigga, you ain't got shit to say, and if you want to go shoulder to shoulder, we can go. That's how my dad was, and you know that. Hey, dude, my dad was a motherfucker. I'm telling you, and I'm saying he didn't like he beat our ass, but I could say right now he wasn't a child abuser. But as far as what he was doing today, he would be having 4 life sentences. My daddy wasn't no joke. If you disrespect him, he gonna hit you in the gut with a real punch, or he gonna hit you in the jaw. Nigga, you ain't disrespecting me in my house. But today, motherfuckers will disrespect or disagree or all this shit and think they still can live there. My old man was firm. He said, dude, you can have your own opinion. I ain't telling you what to think. But if you fucking gonna live in my house, whatever the fuck you think, if it ain't what I think, it ain't worth shit. And that's how we grew up. That's how we grew up. Fuck your opinion. Today, all you guys, if I had my parents, you would be dead. My dad would kill your motherfucking ass. Trying to say, hey, listen, man, I'm serious when I say this. We could be in the bathroom pissing, and I'm John Samuel, the piss is cut off, and your ass going to see what your mama want, because if you don't, you talking back or you doing some shit that they gonna say is disrespectful. Man, my parents was crazy, but I love them to death, and you see, I always talk about them because them motherfuckers, they made me a strong ass, stubborn, independent motherfucker. And I love my parents for that.
I agree with you on that because I didn't realize I said that.
Whatever, bro. Hey, man, you got anything else?
My bad. I thought you had hung up, but I had another question I was gonna ask you. It was about your yesterday's show. I didn't catch it. I'll share my opinion with you what I think, but I just want to hear your words.
Of what? Come on, man. Quit all this goddamn explaining and answer your question.
Man, come on, blood. But basically, what you think about these dudes that basically like to use their finances for these women?
Hey, man, them motherfuckers are the people that listen or love that song that was talking about it ain't tricking if you got it. Yeah, that's what I think about them. Because let me tell you something. There is no such thing as a trick. Unless... that's what I'm saying. Every trick got it. So these motherfuckers want to say whatever the fuck they want to say so they don't feel like tricks. Okay, you don't feel like a trick, but that bitch getting the money know you a trick. So what I'm saying is, baby, you ain't getting a dime from me. Period. Not no dancing bitch. I mean, I ain't saying I won't pay for a bitch or dinner or whatever the fuck. $800 if that's the case, whatever we doing. It ain't no limit when I want to do it. But I'm saying just to fuck with her and listen to some bullshit. Matter of fact, I was with a bitch like that last night talking that goddamn shit. Won't talk to me like...
And that's why I respect you, because the guys today, They need too much. They need and depend on too much shit outside of themselves. That don't, that shit catch up with you with the bitch.
Man, are you calling from Stream? You listening on StreamYard?
No, I just called in from.
I know, but where you calling in from?
I'm calling in from Cali. I'm that same Cali motherfucker from.
No, man, no. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, I get a lot of StreamYard listeners, and they never call in. So I'm wondering, I was asking, was you a StreamYard?
You already said that they scared.
Okay, bro, that's what I was. All right, man, we cool, man. Be cool. Okay, listen. Every motherfucker gonna have their own way to do whatever the fuck they doing. I can't tell you that my way is the absolute only way. No, I wouldn't want to tell you that goddamn shit. What I'm saying is, I have a way, and I use my way, and I use whatever about my way to make odds go in my favor. And just like all my buddies, none of us is going to go against the codes of dealing in what we play, the field we playing in. The player, that player or whoever, have a lot of business and even has shit. But he got to honor and go by the rules of the lifestyle he living so that he can handle that goddamn shit. Because if he handled it any other way outside of that lifestyle, he got to leave. And unless he want to leave, he got to be right. At least that's the way it's supposed to go. Now, our paths were lined with trials and tribulations. And each one that we encountered made us more firm in our commitment to the part of the game we chose. To us, real game is whatever the fuck we choose to do for our livelihood. I give the basics of being down to my students in hopes of making them aware of what they're doing. Their livelihood is reflected in the confidence that they show when speaking after they fucking come to Sidewalk University. And this shit ain't easy, because it's not easy to develop the mental toughness it takes without being on the streets. That's why my shit is so dope. What's up?
Yo, bud, I gotta ask, how important is mouthpiece in game?
How important is what you say in game?
Yeah.
Bro, why would you ask that, man? What's your answer to that question? Be honest, give it to me.
I think mouthpiece is like the build up of like just being able to create.
No, man, no. You said what a mouthpiece is. You asked how important is it to the game.
Yeah, that's what I asked.
Well, answer it.
I think mouthpiece is like the essential tool to just be able, besides like... Stop.
See, this is why you guys don't know shit. You'll ask the question, but you don't want to explain or say what your idea is succinctly as far as that go. Without all of this explaining, trying to make a motherfucker accept what you saying, motherfucker, you know how important it is. If you ain't got no mouthpiece, you ain't got no game. You ain't finna eat. Period. You know that. Dude, you can't tell me you... Man, alright, man, fuck you. See, what I'm saying is, this motherfucker can't tell me that he didn't know that answer. He just can't. The only thing he didn't have was the confidence to believe what he thinks. That's what I do. I show you how to have that confidence. I show you that you are right way more than you think you are. If that motherfucker trusted himself, he would have knew, man, a mouthpiece is essential. Without it, you ain't going nowhere. And therefore, there's no need for that question. That don't mean he can't call in. Because he can call in from another perspective. Man, I've realized that how important a mouthpiece is, and then he give whatever example and say whatever the fuck he got to say. No, but motherfuckers don't want to think. They just want to ask questions. How important is a mouthpiece? Do you think you can go to McDonald's and don't say shit and get what the fuck you want to eat for lunch? This is how stupid that shit is. To me, the basics, real ones. What's happening?
Bud, forgive me for calling back, but I'm kicking it with you. I just want to say another thing that I've learned from you is just the power of being direct. I feel like I can speak well, I can communicate well, but sometimes all that extra shit, it doesn't mean anything. So what are you trying to say? Say that shit. And I picked that up from you too. Like, people try to over-explain, and I have been guilty of that in the past. Luckily, I haven't done it on your phone line. But just be direct. Say what the fuck you have to say, and if you don't know what you need to say, then take some time and think about it before you call in. And you know what I'm saying? So you can develop your confidence, or at least be prepared to at least present confidence, because perception is reality. You know what I mean?
Bro, let me tell you something. Something you need to learn about me. If I ain't agreeing with you, I'm interrupting you. Period. So you ain't got to wonder if I'm, knowing or agreeing, especially if I'm not interrupting you, because whatever you said that I don't agree with, as soon as you say it, I'm saying something. But I agree totally with you.
But you saying stop.
Yeah, exactly, because I ain't going no further. Fuck that.
Yeah.
That shit. You. That's the only way to get your point and understand the point they're making, is to be real about the particular situations. Use a word I don't know nothing about. Wait, hold up, man. What do you mean by that? You didn't hear me do that a lot of times. And I think I'm sharp as fuck. But if I don't know, I don't know. And I ain't going to try to act like I know, because now I'm playing myself into a situation that I might not want to be in. That's why you be like this, bro.
But can I ask you a question? Actually, not actually a question, but can I give you a scenario?
Come on.
It's not even a scenario, but can you put me to the test? If you were the caller and you called me, would you have a question that you would ask?
Yeah, I'd ask you a question like this. Hey man, how like people ask me, how do you be you?
Hey, you know what? That's a great question. I'm not going to bullshit you. First of all, you have to know yourself. And that's the bottom line. And you probably would have stumped me, bud. You know what I'm saying? How do you be you? Because oftentimes, and I'll give you an example too. Like
no, stop. Listen. Okay. What I'm saying is this. See, this is how little confidence you guys have. This is how little you pay attention to what you say. I asked you a question, and you answered it. But then when you start explaining, you start talking about how I would have stumped you. I wouldn't have stumped you because I didn't. You missed that, didn't you?
Yeah, I did, 100%.
So what I'm saying, fellas, all you motherfuckers is listening. You got to understand how to talk to people and how to listen. You got to listen to what they say, because what they say is going to give you not some new shit to talk about, but a different way to bring what you were going to say, including their conversation, so that you can see, or they can see, what was right or wrong. And bro, what I'm saying is, you answered that question right away. You said the absolute truth. You got to know yourself. Right?
100%.
So, all of you, this is how easy it is to let doubt take over. Man, I doubt shit. I doubted whether I was going to be able to ask you that question. Until you did. You know, you put it to me. And I came right off the top. Why? Because doubt make me think while I'm doubting. While you explain whatever you asking, I'm already doubting it, and it got me thinking. And you see, it didn't take me but a second to bring that question. And I had this big point to prove all in that second. That's how fast we think. That's how fast you think. If you would fucking leave the bullshit out. Leave the bullshit out by computers. Computers ain't fucking with no bullshit. If it ain't a 1 or a 0, fuck you. That's a computer.
The facts.
I'm saying, so it's that way so it can go to point A to Z that fast. Because what I'm saying is, bro, we think so goddamn fast. If we would simply believe what we think 9 out of 10 times, you're going to be right with your first thought. 9 out of 10 times. How many times have you told yourself, damn, I knew I should have did that? Something else other than what you did.
Intuition, right?
I'm just saying, brother. We got to get back into believing in ourselves. You don't use your intuition if you don't believe in yourself.
Doug, let me ask you about this. How do you feel about the law of attraction?
The what? Law of attraction?
Have you ever heard of it? Are you familiar with it? I know you are.
Man, I heard of that bullshit, man. But what do you mean, how do I feel about it?
I just want to know if you're familiar with it, but it just pretty much confirms it's like the power of belief. You will bring into your life what you believe, and, you know, and that's where doubt comes in as well. If you don't believe it, you ain't gonna get it.
No, bro, no. See, that's why I don't believe that bullshit law of attraction. None of that fucking shit. Cause I know fucking well I doubt every goddamn thing I want to do, and all it does for me is make me cover all the bases in doing it. If I didn't doubt it, I would have missed this. I'd have missed that. I doubt everything. And it ain't hardly stopping me. It's about what you think about what you're thinking. That's
so
what it's
about. Ask you this again. How do you balance that first thought with doubt? If doubt is the second thought, or is the doubt always...
No. Doubt comes in when you've made up your mind about something. Doing what you want to do or what you're thinking immediately, because I do the first thing I think. That's the rawest thought. Anything I think after the first thing I think has everything I've dealt with in life with this particular situation fucking with my decision. So what I'm saying is, once I have a situation, whatever it is, I'm doing what I think first. I will think about it afterwards, and if I start doubting, I might change it, I might not. But what I'm saying is, I'm doing what I think, because I believe in that. I believe in me. I ain't got no wounds. I ain't never been shot. I've been in all kind of goddamn situations or environments, but I use what I'm saying right now. I ain't had no fights, none of that motherfucking shit, because I use what's real. Motherfucker, you want to beat up this game I'm spitting, go try to do it. Go ahead. You already in front of them off when you say that. Because you say something like that, nigga, you want to beat up this game I'm spitting, and the nigga want to fight, he didn't show that he's scared of game. He didn't fuck himself up in public. I might have got socked in the mouth, but it was worth it. That's me. Expose them frauds. Get them motherfuckers out of here. Fuck it. I'll take a ass whooping for this goddamn game. Hey, bro, you got something else?
That's it, man. But don't mind me if I call again.
Hey, man, you gotta call again. Make sure you. Oh shit. What's up, man?
Hey, what's up, Rosebud? So, you said in one stream sometime, not direct quoting, but you were saying how, like, the world is kind of like a contradiction in a way. And I kind of, like, I'm thinking that, because, bro, there's no science on, like, game or anything. They tell us men and women are the exact same, there's nothing. And I feel like maybe that's a cover-up, because if you learn game, you overpower people. I don't know. That's just what I'm
hey, well, see, you guys, the word game, blah, 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 you just use it so loosely and so fucked up. But what you're saying is actually correct. You know, motherfuckers, you know, it's an extreme difference between men and women. I mean, there's a lot of things that changed from when we first began as far as how we thought of women. They have earned, if that's the case, all the equalities that they're talking about, but that doesn't mean there's no difference between us. There's no way you can tell me that a fireman that's a woman can lift some shit that's on me, I'm a victim, and she can lift it as much as this motherfucking dude could lift. They're not equal.
Yeah.
But they can do the same jobs. But what I'm saying is, even the motherfucking dude fireman, you know, when the woman is doing something, he don't just let her go like he would a dude. He makes sure she all right. We'll make sure you blah, blah, blah. Whatever. Now, I ain't saying women ain't shit. I'm just saying the way you think about shit is way more important than what the goddamn shit you thinking about as far as what it's saying. Women is less than men. Oh, man. You either believe that or you don't. And that thought is way more important than that statement. You understand what I'm saying?
A little bit. Every time you talk, you got something that I gotta think about. So I'll be honest, I don't know if I understand that 100%, but I'm thinking about it.
Well, do that, man. Call back if you get some ideas. Because what I'm talking about... All right, brother, be cool. What I'm talking about is honor and integrity and no fucking fear. That's all you need to be the motherfucker you want to be. That and some game. You know, I've made a curriculum at SW that includes assignments that make you go out and do some shit you haven't been doing because of the way society has increased your fear of being a man. I break down how you can take the philosophy of real motherfuckers and adapt it to your life. And the only thing you got to do is start accepting the truth. I'm not asking you to go out on the streets and learn this shit. That's another thing that's so beautiful about Sidewalk University. You learn this shit that you take chances on your life learning in the streets. You know, you take the pimp, feeling like a king. Part of how he's able to feel that way is how dedicated he is to that lifestyle. Pimps swore off fucking bitches who ain't paying them. And you swore it off never to fuck with a non-paying bitch again. You know, I teach my students to be confident enough to do that. You gotta have an agenda for your motherfucking bitches. You gotta want more than some goddamn pussy. Take the gambler. That motherfucker will take any risk he feel he start through. And he ain't got no fear when it comes to will he make the bet. I teach my students, just like the gambler, you can't be afraid to execute a plan you've come up with. No matter how fine that bitch is, you should not let her beauty get you off your game. No matter how hungry you are, never lower yourself to be handled by pussy. even if it's to eat. Your soul should be tied to representing the motherfucking abadabba that I share with you, and you want to represent it properly. So when you out and you see that woman of your dreams, what are you going to do? First and foremost, if you had a plan and you weren't afraid to execute it, you'd know that answer. There's so fucking much that I teach my students about how to believe in themselves. I mean, a few of them turned out. That ain't what I'm trying to do, but a few of them motherfuckers turned out, calling me to my bud, I'm in New York, woo woo. Get at me about goddamn Sidewalk University. Everywhere you go, real motherfuckers, pimps, high-powered D-boys, gamblers, the whole spectrum of alpha motherfuckers will be able to recognize you. That's how you get on the scene. Hey, I'm gone.